The first walled settlement in Beijing was built more than 3,000 years ago, predating the famous Great Wall itself. China's northern capital is not only steeped in history and culture, it is also home to more than 22 million residents, and since 1990, the biennial Auto China.
It's very honored today that we have hosted almost 2,000, including journalists and also dealers from the overseas market. And also today we have witnessed the launch of Chery brand and also future product strategy, and also Exceed and also Omada and GWM. As we can see that Chery, Omada and GWM have a very different the product strategy. Chery is more for the family, Omada is more for the fashion and also futuristic, and GWM is for the elegant people that still have a light off-road experience, travel experience. The Tiggo 9 is actually the newest technology I think that we use in the Tiggo range, and it's going to be something very exciting in the Tiggo range. Tiggo 9 is a flagship product in the Tiggo range, and it's also very luxurious and also very spacious as well. In South Africa, it's also planned to launch, but it probably in next year. Not only in the ICE, but also we are going to have the plug-in hybrid as well. The Exceed brand is the most luxurious brand of the group. So in some of the market, you will see that the Exceed range product we have bring into the Omada. Say for instance, Omada C9, actually in China, we call it Exceed RX. But South African consumers can welcome the C9 going to launch in the next few months' time.
Both the C9 and the Tiggo 9 have been confirmed for South Africa, with homologation units of the Omoda already undergoing testing and the Chery product slated for local market introduction in the first quarter of 2025. Due to changes in legislation related to government subsidies, the vehicle manufacturer sector has seen some rationalization in recent years. Nevertheless, according to Wikipedia, no fewer than 56 new models and 22 concept vehicles were displayed at this year's exhibition, and quite a few of those could be found at the GWM stand.
Haval seem to have gotten the mix right with their spec levels and also design.
Haval H9, some are naturally going to draw the correlations in terms of the styling with the likes of Land Rover's Defender.
Quite a boxy looking vehicle with some typical Haval styling cues here and there.
And also again, great value for money for what you're getting. And South Africans are obviously taken with a brand, so I'm thinking that will also be a good seller for them.
New P series, so the exterior and interior have been updated. On the outside, the updates are quite minimal. We have some new wheel designs and the front end has been redesigned.
Again, the first thing that struck me about the P500 is the split rear tailgate. I looked at it and I thought this is the best thing since vanilla ice cream, and I really need it in my life.
And I definitely see a gap in the market for it, where it can take on some of the key players, the likes of the Ford Ranger and of course Toyota's Hilux.
Of course, South Africans are bakkie crazy, so the P series represents good value for money compared to the other competitors, so I have no doubt that it will be a good seller in our market. I think I might be in love with the Tank 700. The one thing, apart from the exterior styling, the one thing that really caught my eye was the interior.
Tank 700 is quite a bold looking car. It's quite aggressive looking. One thing that stands out for me is the interior.
Tank 700, it's an impressive vehicle. It's got the right sort of presence, the right sort of styling to really attract the South African clientele, I think.
I mean, it's red, it's premium, filled with tech.
It's very luxurious, very smart.
I mean, you'll absolutely fall in love with it once you step inside.
And I'm hoping that you guys make enough song and dance on social media to let GWM know that they really should bring it in.
The 2020 and 2022 installments of Auto China were cancelled due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So understandably, manufacturers were keen to put up a great show, and the 2024 event didn't disappoint. Both the quantity and the quality of the vehicles on display provided an exciting glimpse of what the future holds, not just for Chinese car buyers, but for South Africans too.